Check. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure.
Buy this car to drive to work to pay for this car. Buy this car to drive to work to work.
Welcome to YellBro Road. I'm Jordan, and today I'm going to talk about some of my gripes with the whole political world. And actually, it's going to cross over into one of my favorite things to look at, which is film. And that this idea of entertainment, like something like movies, right? People would consider as like, oh, this is like your leisure time entertainment stuff. But in reality, a lot of your entertainment isn't actually there strictly for the purpose of entertainment. But first, don't forget to share, support, hopefully donate to all the links in the description box. Also, check out the Discord link if you want to join up, have arguments, talk philosophy, talk movies, talk politics. Please do it if you're not a pussy. All right, so I'm going to play this clip from Dave Smith's podcast with Dave DeCamp. And Dave DeCamp's a little bewildered that people don't understand, or people, when he puts out certain stories or headlines, he's like, why the fuck aren't people like getting into this story? Here it is.
And yeah, there's just no, what's the end goal? There's no debate here. Nobody's even talking about it because nobody's aware of it. And that's really what I'm trying to do, like writing these articles, like a headline, like Trump shatters the record for U.S. airstrikes in Somalia. Doesn't that seem like a significant story? Like, and
as you can see, Dave is dumbfounded that nobody gives a fuck because it's not. I'm sorry, but this idea that people, even as passionate as they sound about politics, that a lot of it is strictly about entertainment, about filling up gaps of time in their world before they, croak. I think that's a theory worth going over. Seriously. But I don't want to just, be the mean guy all the time. So instead of, look how unserious you guys are, you're fucking obsessing over this story or that story. Look how stupid you are. You should be, destroy your TVs, throw them out the window, and read books. Like, no, that's not me. That's not my personality. I don't really read books too often, honestly, if ever. But I'm going to go for the other direction. Let's look at something that's supposed to be entertainment, but may not actually be there for just strictly entertainment. And I think if you can pick up on language in this direction, you could probably read through politics a little better and realize why Dave is sitting here caring about this topic that no one else cares about. And it's like, he's like, what the hell? How come no one's like into this? It's because people don't realize even their entertainment has something deeper behind it, or could have it. I'm just saying. As you can see here, we have Neil deGrasse Tyson and Morpheus himself, Lawrence Fishburne. Yo, Larry, killer, dipset. Lawrence Fishburne. And you see right here.
Hey, yo, fuck you, Larry.
As you can see right here, the title, The Matrix, was about Jesus and the Bible. Really? Now, Christians, don't run away. Don't run away. Stick around. Sit down. And enjoy this video. Here we go. Fuck it.
So first, Neo, that's an anagram of
the one.
The one. You had to dip your head at the one.
The one.
You can't non-act that expression.
No.
The one.
The one.
So that's the one.
Right.
All right. He's the savior.
Right.
All right. So now watch.
The Christ.
Early in the film, He wakes up from his right, and there's someone knocking at the door.
You're 2 hours late. I know.
And apparently he hacked something for them,
Right.
and is about to give them. And so he says, "Wait a minute." And he goes back, rummages through a thing, gives him a disc,
Thing, right.
and the guy says,
Hallelujah. You're my savior, man. My own personal Jesus Christ.
"You're my savior. You're my regular Jesus Christ."
Yeah, you're my
That's-
own personal Jesus Christ.
That's a script line.
That's right there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right.
And trust me, I've seen The Matrix a shit ton of times. It's on purpose too. And in fact, where he pulls out the little disc thing that he hands the guy, he pulls it out of a book, a cutout book, called, I think, Simulations and Simulacras, which is written by a philosopher, Baudrillard. I'm butchering his fucking name. But, like, I'm telling you, the entire movie, anything you see there could be a symbol for something. Like, that's how crazy The Matrix is. Like, actually. It's that crazy. It's not strictly about bullet time. There's a story being told that's supposed to live outside of the film itself. You're supposed to, like, be observing these things as far as what I think the creators intended. So when you walk around the world and you see these dumb fucks saying, "You got red-pilled. David Pakman got red-pilled." It's a watered-down, dumb fuck version, and you can tell that these people aren't really, like, either fans or, like, real observers of the Matrix film, right? Or they just don't care. Like, it means nothing to them. Which is, oh, well, maybe love saves the world. Waking up, red pill, blue pill, agents. Like, they're not actually, there's no care about it. Like, oh, well, that's not real. It's like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're just, like, you're unawake in your own fucking life. That's how tragic that is. Not only can't you see the fucking movie, but in your own life, you don't see any of the magic going on around you and within you. That's kind of batshit crazy. And these fucking zombies are out here. A lot of them are out here fucking begging for money as, like, content creators. It could be regular people walking down the street, too. But I'm saying a lot of these content creators, if you shut on the Matrix, they would get nothing from it because the light bulbs aren't turned on. These are fucking weirdos, I'm telling you. And they're here to lead the masses off a fucking cliff. And plenty of people fall for it. Anyways, here we go.
There.
Right there. Okay. But let's not stop there. All right. So we keep going. There's the part where he gets brought into the Nebuchadnezzar for the first time. So he's still wrapped and looking around. And there's Joey Pants.
Yeah, Joey Pants. Yeah.
Pantaleano. And he's there. And he's just looking. And then that character, Cypher, is startled. And he says, "Oh, you scared the bejesus out of me."
Whoa! Neo. You scared the bejesus out of me.
Yeah, that's two.
Okay, so hang on.
Yeah, that's two, yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Who betrays the group?
Cypher.
Cypher.
Yes.
He betrays.
He's the Judas.
Who? He's Judas.
Yeah, he's the Judas. Yeah.
He's Judas.
Yeah.
After the bejesus was scared out.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't have Jesus in
He
him.
doesn't have Jesus in him.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, let me keep going.
Keep going.
Okay.
If you can. Because you think you know the movie better than I do. And you might.
I don't know.
You might. Let's go.
Here's the
Let's
difference.
go.
It's my favorite movie, and you've made 100 movies.
Right.
So, okay. All right. So then, everyone sort of decides that he's the one.
He's the one.
Right. When he's, like, pulling Trinity up
Oh,
from
yes.
the helicopter as it comes in.
Yeah.
He is the one.
I told you he is the one.
He is the one.
Do you believe it now, Trinity?
That was good.
That's kind of a mind fuck because he actually plays Morpheus. Kind of a mind fuck to hear that. Actually, Neil deGrasse Tyson actually nails it. Like you're thinking like it's some guy impersonating him. Like, damn, you're really good at impersonating him. And it's like, I don't know, he's the actual fucking guy who played the role. But here we go.
I don't know what it means to compliment you on exactly imitating what you were paid to do in a movie. And I would say, hey, you should be that character. But
Too late. Already been done.
no, but the weird thing is, you're not imitating that character. You were that character.
Yes. Yeah.
Even that.
Yes.
Yes. So let's fast forward towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
He gets shot. Point Blank.
Right.
By Smith.
Yes. Yes.
Then he drops.
One of the dopest scenes.
He keeps firing into him. Okay. Look, just all right. Do you know how many bullets he put in him?
I don't.
You don't.
I don't.
I will tell you.
Tell me.
Okay. It requires a little bit extrapolation.
Okay.
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 Do the bullets you see? It's like 4 bullets, point blank to the chest.
Okay.
At that point, we go back to the Nebuchadnezzar, and you see his body, responding.
Yes. Right.
Okay. But what if you track the rate that bullets are being fired?
Yeah.
And continue them into that scene. Then we come out of the scene, and there's a few more bullets that you observe.
Right.
That's 14 bullets.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
There are 14 stations of the cross
I didn't
in
know
a
that.
Catholic church.
I didn't know that.
Now, for non-Catholics out there, in every church, Catholic church, typically in the pillars that surround the main open area from the side areas, mounted facing inward, are 14 drawings, paintings, relief maps of the 14. They're called stages of the cross.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're key moments in Jesus' life. And it's an early movie, really.
Oh,
the word movie doesn't even exist.
Exactly.
Right? But a sequence.
But it's visual.
It's a visual sequencing.
Representation.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's all of it. And it's he's tried under Pontius Pilate. He carries the cross. He's put up on the cross. He dies on the cross.
Oh, yeah,
okay?
yeah, got it.
So it's all that. You can look it up on any, you
14
can find
stages of the cross.
Yes.
14 bullets.
Now, I don't know if that's a reach or not, but if that's legit, if they did that on purpose that way, like the number of bullets, I mean, once again, I've seen the movie a shit ton of times. I've watched documentaries about the fucking movie. If there's still more shit I could like learn from seeing, not learn as in like a life lesson, learn as in like this is what the artist was trying to do in the movie, that'd be fucking nuts because there's already a shit ton. Like as they were, like I said, when they were talking about the kind of computer paraphernalia, right, in the cutout book, like I assume Neil deGrasse Tyson missed that part because that'd be something he would know of like what book he was actually opening, right? The simulacra. I think that's what it's called. So yeah, this movie's just up and down symbolism all over the place. And once again, my theme is about this idea of entertainment that even when you're like, fuck, I'm done looking at politics, or fuck, I'm done with work, I'm going to go watch a movie, you still might be in the on mode, if you will. Like where nothing gets turned off. No time for laziness, period. And trust me, that is the only way to fly. If you ask me, like it is not quote unquote draining. It's not. Well, maybe it is at some points, but we want to experience draining, don't we? As human beings, we want to experience, oh fuck, this is difficult to overcome it, right? Kind of like the hero's journey, the Christ figure itself, the Neo character, right? They go through conflict and overcome it, right, guys? And it's like, if you jump to politics and you're just doing the strictly entertainment thing, let's say it's like QAnon, where it's like you're reading Q drops, right? And you're just like, oh my God, what's the next story for today? Whoa. Wow, this is happening. Whoa. Right? And it's just almost purely entertainment instead of taking it very, very seriously, where you're worried about, things like corruption and like when you're really in it, when you're watching it in a movie, sure, you can be entertained when like Hans Gruber falls off the skyscraper, right? When he falls out. Got it. But if that happens to a real person, that shouldn't be like, whoa, man, I watched it like 50 times. It was crazy, bro. He fell off the fucking skyscraper. I would, me personally at least, would look at that and be like, that's a serious thing. How do we stop that from happening? And then you can make that even a bigger story with all the political stories that exist in the world. What I'm hearing right now, seemingly, or possibly, is a lot of this entertainment stuff. And it bothers me to no end. This is when you start seeing fanboys and fangirls for content creators where it doesn't even matter what you're saying in your videos. They just want to praise you or shit on you, depending on, do you like this politician? Do you like this content creator? On and so forth. And it's like, yo, we can't. Like, guys, you're letting fictional stories in a movie called The Matrix outflank you by a lot. By a lot. Instead of trying to, like, look deeper into the topic itself and try to figure something out as far as, like, how do you feel about this? You don't want this to happen. Let's say it's a negative story, right? Let's say it's a bomb going off somewhere. Like, damn, you don't want that to happen, right? So then you have to take it seriously. Like, how do I stop that from happening? Like, seriously consider it. Not just get to some place, join a group, and say, all right, I figured it out. All right, here's what we do. We grab guns, we take over the U.S. government, and we stop all these bombings. I don't think that's the answer, guys. But some people think about it for a little bit and stop right there. I beg people to keep going and going and going, and guess what? You can do that while you're doing anything. Moral intelligence can be practiced anywhere. Anywhere, at any moment, at any time. It isn't like a, all right, sit down, put my timer on, and let's open some books and just read them forever. Read and read and read for 2 hours, and then boom, I'm done. All right, let's turn the brain off and go lay down. Like, no, it's 24-7. And like I said, that is the only way to fucking fly. And trust me, if you, in my humble opinion, if you reach certain places while doing that existential journey, you'll look back at yourself like, damn, why the fuck didn't I do this earlier? Like, life is now, everything's vibing. Everything's vibrant. Even the negative things, you're like, fuck, I hate that shit happening. You're alive while you're doing that. That anger's real. It's not looking around like, am I supposed to be angry? What do I do here? All right, I'm supposed to be angry? Yeah! Yeah! Anyways, don't worry, the world ended in 2012. I already know. Come on, guys. Metric made an album called Synthetica. They knew the world ended. We're all turning into robots. I refuse to join, though. All right, here we go.
Now,
Interesting.
and he dies.
Right.
Then he's resurrected.
Resurrected right
It
there.
comes back more powerful than ever before.
That's right.
Is that not Jesus?
That's Jesus all time.
Joining
all
the
day.
side of God.
That's Jesus all day.
All day.
Yeah.
Now, some people believe that the Jesus or Christ figure is like, it's less so a name and more so of a title that you can earn yourself, as in you could be within your own world, like you become the one. And I think even Jesus says, whatever I can do, you can do and more, I think is one of his quotes. I don't know if that's in the Gnostic one or in the regular one, but, or both. But that idea, like, I don't know, I would think would be inspiring for people. A lot of people are like, no, that's sacrilegious. We might go to hell if we say that. Like, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Jesus will forgive you if you think you can try to become the, most loving person on the planet. I think he'll forgive you if you try to do that. Nothing wrong with that, guys. But yeah. I figured these stories, whether it's the Matrix or even the Jesus character in the Bible, I would hope would be inspiring for people to try and be a better form of themselves, instead of essentially existential couch potatoes, or just like lazy and no real effort put into like, damn man, like I don't want to be the guy when all the chips are down and it's all up to me. I don't want to be the one that fucks it up. I want to be the one who gets it right in those moments. Meaning you care. The action is the action. Who knows what the action should or shouldn't be. But the care, truly caring about your expressions, that's the thing. Where there isn't a word that isn't attached to a care behind it. Like no empty words ever fly out of your fucking mouth. That type of shit. It's not hard to do, and guess what? I'm telling you, it's actually more fun. It's more fun to hang on to your own words and like, maybe you stumble your words, maybe you stutter, maybe you fucking use the wrong word in a scenario. It's like, those things happen. It's about the care behind it, of what you're trying to say. Every step you take is meaningful. Like in the third Matrix, right? Where every step he takes lights the fucking floor up. Right? Because every step is meaningful. There is no separation because there is no different parts. You're just one. All of yourself moving in unison with itself. That makes sense. Anyways, here we go. By the way, I saw a comment. Someone saying it apply to you and me, Anthony, because I think we were the ones talking during that video where this guy called us a Bernie supporter. Like, wow, another idiot. What's funny is, it's like, yo, we make fun of Dubster all the time, but that dude, Dubster outflanks you by like miles. That dude. Dubster probably outflanks him by a lot.
You see, that's Owen Schroeder. You sound gayer than Tim.
Yeah, he's little dweeby little fuck faces.
Sound gayer than Tim Dillon. Dude, that's shout out to that dude, bro.
Oh, you think that was fucking good? Anthony, you're so trash, bro. Fucking trash. How dare you?
The guy's bent. The guy telling him that is bent. You want to betray my master, Alex Jones?
Your audio's a little fucked right now, just so you know.
Yeah, my phone fell in the water, bro. It is.
It fell in the water. Oh,
yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, get the rice out, bro.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Anyways, let's continue with Jesus and the Matrix. Here we go.
Day all night.
Day. And who's Morpheus? He's the Baptist.
John the Baptist?
He's John the Baptist.
Oh.
The honor is mine.
Because John the Baptist knows Jesus is coming.
Yes, he knows who he is.
And sets everything up.
And he's been looking for him.
Yeah, he's been looking for him.
And when he meets him, he goes, I'm supposed to be baptized by you.
The scenes are not just simple scenes. You have to think about them.
No.
What's going on here and why?
Right. Like when I saw the film for the first time, I had forgotten about all of that because we had to train so hard to get the physical stuff right.
Oh, yeah.
That I forgot about all of the philosophy and all of the sort of religious
Right, you come in and film
tenets
your scene and go back to the trailer.
It's
right?
it's not that simple. It's not that simple. It was a year of work, but so much of it was physical, and we had to work so hard to do that that I really forgot about the stuff that's in the dialogue. Like my favorite stuff is in that first encounter I have with him, and I'm asking him, "Do you know why you're here?"
You didn't
and I'm
say
saying,
that right. Do you know why you're here? See,
and this is what has brought you to me, and that whole thing about, do you know what the Matrix is? And I go, it's all around us. You can feel it when you go to church.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
That's my favorite.
And the truth is, these bitches are trying to take half. Every time, they're trying to take half your money, bro. You got to get out of the Matrix, leave her behind, no fap February. Yes!
Try to take half.
The Matrix is all around you, bro.
I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but
When it's summertime and the skirts come out, it's the Matrix, I'm telling you. Fucking idiots. People fell for that shit, too. Unreal. Like, why do you keep saying the Matrix, man? What is that? He's stealing it from a 1999 movie. Red pill, stolen from a 1999 movie. You fucking dingbats. And no one actually goes back to like, well, like, here's what I would have did, actually. Me at 19, 20 years old, the way my mind was working then was like, and I was like actually intrigued into like learning things. I was like, why does it keep saying the Matrix? What's the Matrix? Oh, it's a movie? Let me go look into it. And then realize this guy is saying nothing in regards to this movie. They're polar opposites. A lot of these people out here screaming red pills, they mean the polar opposite to the movie. I kid you not. They don't mean the red pill as in like the truth, like the truth of truths, the fucking capital T truth. They mean their version of it. which is probably not the truth. And people get tricked by that somehow. Here we go.
Favorite
Wait,
stuff.
can you hear me though? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like it's the same conundrum of you associate the biggest questions in our lives with politics, thinking that's that's the ultimate level when there's actually other levels above that.
Well, no, here's my thing is that it's equal. Politics is equally as important as a movie or as your cell phone or as Discord or fucking the moon or the sun. It's all equally important. Treat it as so. That's all I ask for. Treat it as it's
Yeah, I see it. I
as
think we're
important
saying the
as anything.
same thing. Yeah. I think I'm saying it's not a complete picture. You're saying it's part of the picture. So I think we are saying the same thing.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, we dissect things to analyze them, right? We separate politics from science in order to analyze the political idea, right? But in reality, when you step back, it's all part of the same mosaic, part of the same fucking picture or painting or
Well,
whatever.
and then yeah, and there's a hierarchy because then you would there are people that are like, let's say they're in a scientific background. I don't want. It's fucked up. I don't even want to bring Joe Rogan into it. But it's like Joe Rogan talks to these people, and he gets the idea that no, there's well defined things as truths. These are truths. The speed of light is this speed.
Yeah.
Consciousness is this. When in actual, even you can cook a steak at it till it's 140, like interior, like even things like that. Like not necessarily. Nothing is set in stone yet. We go in life as it is set in stone.
Yeah, to make it quite comfortable. But
It's the
sometimes,
black and white thing. We like black and whites.
yeah, sometimes you want to shake things up. You got to shake it up. You got to black swan it sometimes. Actually, I'm gonna kill Amy here. Sorry, Amy. A person who goes to church all the time, Catholic church, right? Goes to church all the time, speaks about the church all the time. Saw The Matrix for the first time relatively recently, and somehow didn't see this shit in there. I'm like, you didn't see this? And it's like, for me, when I watch a movie and I start trying to read subtext and deeper narratives, I take that skill with me or that faculty with me over to politics. When I analyze a story in politics to look through, like, okay, does this make sense? Does this make logical sense? Yada, yada, yada. Some sort of faculty I'm using while I'm looking at the political story. I take that with me over to music. The music should I take over to sports? The sports should I take over? Like, it's all these faculties working as teammates, and you work on them. Not so much work on them in the sense of, like, pump it till it hurts, pause, but more so in the sense of seeing them for what they are, and then being able to like actually use them in a sense. So being able to read through a movie is the same thing. The same ability as the same thing as having the ability to read through a politician or a content creator like bullshitting you and lying to you. Like that little abstract intelligence that's within movies. Well, good ones at least, in my opinion. But then again, we're in this world where those things, it's just a stupid movie. Meanwhile, they fall for some dumb fuck that says, yo, America first. They fall for that idiot at the same time. It's crazy. Or trust the blood, or
Our company, yeah. This specific person you're talking about. I've been in their company many a time, and you just said it. You're like, oh, sometimes you got a black swan, and I feel like she picks and chooses based on a hierarchy of, oh, this demands me to go outside my comfort zone and learn, like when it comes to like what like medicine and vaccines, based on her background and what she's done in her life from a younger age till now. Whereas, like, yeah, with a movie, she's not going to that place for whatever reason. She sees maybe it's beneath her, maybe it's just dumb fun. But it's like, yeah, there's intricacies in everything we engage with. Fucking playing Uno, there's intricacies.
yeah. And trust me, as an Uno champion, I know. Yes. Intricacies. You got to read the other players and shit. Gotta.
It just seems like she's got an on and off switch. It's not just her. I probably have an on and off switch. A lot of us have an on and off switch on certain things.
Well, I just hope that I don't take her thing more serious than she does. That'd be a bad thing, wouldn't it? If I take,
It's like
say, religion
I like
more
that. What you
serious.
said resonated. Yeah, what you said resonated. Where whatever feeling you have, whatever situation you're in, you want to be there. You want to actually it's more fun when you've done the work to actually not just understand, but know what that feeling is to you. Know like the stakes involved, your perspective, your context, all like everything. It's literally like everything everywhere all at once.
I agree. And just to put it like, I guess, well, this is a real thing too, but I'll use it as somewhat of a metaphor, I guess, of like, imagine someone builds, for, I guess, straight men or gay women, right? You build the perfect hot chick in your mind. Like, oh, she would look like this. She'd have these looks, this color hair, this tall, dress, heels, whatever the fuck you're into, right? And then that girl pops up somehow in your life. And then you like, fuck it, I'm taking a chance. You go ask her out. She says yes. You get a kiss on the first date. Everything goes happily ever after, right? That doesn't really happen unless you built the girl first, right? In your mind, like, oh, this is exactly what I'm looking for, right? Someone had to like do the work to put these pieces together of what type of personality, what type of looks, all that together. And then once they meet the opportunity where that type of girl might be right there, like maybe she's the one. Maybe you're the one, Lena.
And life's funny because sometimes they come in all shapes and sizes, and it may not be the one. It may not be what you built up. It's like, yo, this is actually even a better version of what I was looking for in someone.
Yeah, in my metaphor, Anthony, no. That would already be built. It'd already be understood because you understood yourself already.
Okay, well, yeah, that's a fucking tall order, sir.
Yes.
For most of us.
Well, no, it's not. How hard is it? Like,
well, you know what I mean.
It's all
you
your standards. That's the easiest thing. You already have it, actually, Anthony. That thing.
It's the.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on.
Yeah,
that perfect person is already built in your mind somewhere. Go fucking find it. It actually already exists. You just have to uncover the shit around it to pinpoint it. Yeah, I got it.
It's also like I don't know. Is conviction the right word? Is conviction the right word, or is it integrity to that standard you've built?
Yes, that is definitely a part of it.
Okay.
But I can guarantee you wouldn't notice that person unless you did the work first. You wouldn't notice, mindfully notice. Maybe you subconsciously like, damn, she's kind of hot. Let me talk to her. Damn, she's kind. And then as time goes by, you figure out like, damn, this girl is the one. But you don't want to be on the divorce stand next to her, like, damn, fucked up, right? Because you didn't know yourself. Thus, you couldn't see that person that you're standing next to the whole time. That could have been the one. That's just me saying that. Yeah. Some advice for Nick Fuentes. I'll help him out with the Catholic thing. Wants to stay a virgin until he finds the perfect girl. Let me help him out. It'd be fucked up if his subconscious said black chick, but he kept fighting it out of his mind. That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? That'd be like a trick he played on himself.
I can't stop thinking about Beyonce.
Back on my Beyonce. Right. If you like, then you should have put a ring on it. All right, here we go.
It's really cryptic and it's really
and
scary.
ethereal
and very scary.
And you have to deliver it that way, otherwise it's just a line.
Yeah, it's just a line. But
yeah, you have to live inside that.
And I had forgotten about all that stuff that's in it, and even the stuff with like Joe Pants and the agents when he's talking to them and he's having the dinner.
Oh yes,
he's having his steak.
That's almost ASMR.
Yeah.
Okay, because he's eating the steak and
he's eating it and he's like, I know this steak isn't real.
Yeah. But my mind
and I don't get
is telling me it's real.
Ignorance is bliss.
So we have a deal.
All that stuff is just, it's fantastic.
Yeah. So that's the religious line through it. And no one doesn't love the idea of a savior. I mean, that's
right.
And and a plausible savior, right? He didn't show
Right.
up as Superman.
No.
Right?
The story of the Christ is indeed
That's there.
a powerful
That's
story.
there. It's very powerful.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
What are they?
Sentient programs.
I just want to say, in modern movies, by the way, I just want to announce, Matrix is my number 3 film of all time. Favorite films. Number 1 is The Dark Knight. Number 2 is Black Swan. Number 3 is The Matrix. And all 3 of them are borderline Jesus stories. But it's not less so like Jesus and more so about the hero character. Like, what's it mean to be the existential hero that, the master of themselves. Like, you can't force Batman to kill someone. You can't trick Batman into killing someone because he made himself already. In Black Swan, you see the process of someone creating themselves. In The Matrix, you see a little bit of both, right? You see Neo, and he doesn't really know yet, but he's like kind of floating through life, and then you see him at the end, like, I am that motherfucker. I am that guy. And I think those are processes that people are supposed to do. Otherwise, what's the fucking point? What's the point? Like, people can say they love someone or love something, but do you love like Neo loves Trinity in that movie? Are you on that level with your love? If you don't know, if you just ask yourself a question about that, that means you got some work to do. Go find out. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's hear about the agents.
Powerful.
Yeah.
The
Very
agents,
powerful.
the Chicums,
Sentient programs.
Kung Flu.
They can move in and out of any software still hardwired to their system. That means that anyone we haven't unplugged is potentially an agent.
You see, when an evil spirit leaves a person, it goes into dry places, searching for rest. But when it finds none, it says, I will return to the person I came from. Interesting. Yeah, didn't really know that quote, but interesting. I will say, I have several like abstract definitions of certain things, like evil. Like, I define evil as, or the potential for evil, I would say, is empty spaces. And not even the potential. I think that would be evil, as far as like what I would define it as. Because some people say like something like hate is evil. Hate is not evil. That means you care about something. Now, what you express with your hate, yeah, that could be a problem, right? But having a feeling of hate is not a bad thing. It's on the spectrum of love. It's care. Maybe it's care that makes you care about it so much it makes you angry when something goes wrong. Sure. But apathy, the empty space, is actually the bad thing, where there's no care there. There's nothing attached to the actions. That's either evil against others or evil against yourself. The action, that is, not people themselves. I don't call people evil. I don't say people themselves are evil. I never do that. The actions, though, with these empty, apathetic expressions, that's where the evil is. Right? You can have someone who, let's say they join some sort of criminal lifestyle, right? And they kill someone. They have dreams about it, and they're terrorized by it, and PTSD about it, like, fuck. They see the fucking guy's face in their dreams, right? Although that action is horrendous, those feelings of, trauma and being neurotic and all that shit, that's a healthy reaction to something like that happening. But let's say they keep going, and all of a sudden, they get used to it, to where there's no care behind it. Now you tell me what the fuck that is. You tell me what that is. Here we go.
Inside the Matrix, they are everyone, and they are no one.
They're not
We
leaving
have
any empty
survived
spaces.
by hiding from them, by running from them. But they are the gatekeepers. They are guarding all the doors, they are holding all the keys, which means that sooner or later, someone is going to have to fight them.
Someone.
I won't lie to you, Neil. Every single man or woman who has stood their ground, everyone who has fought an agent has died. But where they have failed, you will succeed. Where they
Needle in there.
Ignorance is bliss.
Put them on screen there. So, yeah. Overall point, care 24/7. If you don't know what care means, to yourself at least, I know what I mean when I'm saying it. There's something attached to it when I say that word out loud. You can't see that attachment. Maybe you can in a certain way. Who knows? But it's there. If you don't know what the fuck you mean by care, right? You have like the sniveling kid who got beat up in a school fight. Like, I don't even care, y'all. I don't care. Like, you care, dude. We can see you care. Like, it's pretty obvious. I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, you do. You're fucking angry as shit right now, bro. You care.
The bully
Okay.
cares too, man.
It's okay to
bully
care.
cares too.
But
The kid that beat him up cares as well. In most cases.
If you haven't looked into yourself, like, what the fuck does care mean? And if you see that thing that you call it, that you define as care, like, you really look for that thing. Like, what is care? What do I do? Like, what does caring mean for me? If you look for that thing, and it goes away at any moment in your life, I think you're doing life wrong, in my humble opinion. But you know what? I will leave it there. And please, in politics, don't. You got to rage against the dying of the light, and you got to rage against it. When you feel yourself like feeling cold about something, you're like, fucking, the savages come out, Like, no, I ain't letting this fucking go apathetically. I will occupy this space. But, it is what it is. All right, I'll leave the video there. Please subscribe if you feel like. Comment, agree, disagree, say whatever you want in the comment sections. I'm sure I committed some blasphemies here, some sacrilegious, whatever the fuck. It is what it is the way I think about the world. And trust me, I know the real Jesus. Trust me. He beat me in a basketball game a long time ago. It will never happen again. I won't let it happen again. At best, we tie. But he's never beat me again. Pause. But you tell me in the comment section. Also, this idea about politics. I mean, really ask yourself. You don't have to tell me. Fuck telling me. If you want to tell me in the comments, please go ahead. But you can keep this to yourself. Like, do you feel yourself not caring or being enticed by the entertainment of a topic when you're looking at it? Does that happen to you? I think that's worthy of asking yourself that question. But you don't have to tell me that in the comment section. But if you want to, please go ahead. I'm here to read your comments. Don't forget to check out the links in the description box. If you want to donate to a charity or if you want to join the Discord, please do so. And with all that said, give this video a thumbs down. You're the one, Nia. Nia. You're the one.
Say you wanna get in.